It'll be a 3-2. Swung on and hit high in the air to deep right. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Bernie goes boom. He drills a home run the short way in the right field seats. Burn, baby, burn. And the Yankees.
Oh, you don't even know, Bernie. I'm getting chills watching this right now.
Oh,
Bernie Williams is a New York Yankees legend, a 5-time All-Star, a 4-time World Series champion, and now he is raising awareness for a rare lung disease. Bernie joins us this morning to tell us more about the program, along about his legendary career. Bernie, so great to have you. We've done this over the Zoom so many times. It's so good to have you here in person.
Thank you for having me.
You know, I grew up in Jersey, and I had a front row seat for those teams. I mean, and I guess when I came of age watching baseball, those were some terrible Yankees teams, and you were on some of them.
Yes.
But you saw it around the other side in those 4 championships. Do you think we'll ever see a dynasty like that in baseball again?
I think it's going to be really hard to repeat that. I think that the Yankees back then, you know, they took a lot of pride on you know, keeping those teams together. I think they spend money the right way, you know, trying to keep, you know, the Jeters and the Pettits and the
Bernies
and all those guys.
Yeah.
And I think that nucleus, that core, you know, stayed together for, you know, 10 plus years. And it was a great cause of our success.
Yeah, but you started, I mean, you came through in 91, right? Which, I mean, 91 and 92, those Yankee teams, people don't realize it. They just did a documentary on Peacock about that, too. I don't know if you...
That's right, yeah.
And those were some... What was it like in the beginning of your career when you came up?
It was hard because we had, you know, it was a different mentality. I think that our previous owner, Mr. Steinbrenner, wanted to keep a competitive team on the field, but he wanted to, you know, have guys that had some names, but even if they were in the twilight of their career. So they weren't at their prime, and they were giving rookies a hard time back then, man. It was that tough love. You know, if we don't, you know, like harass you, that means we don't care. But I think it was just a different mentality. You know, it was a team that was never, you know, competing for a championship, but they were always in the mix. But you know, it was hard times.
I want to make sure I give you a chance to talk about what you're in town for. 2 things. Number one, you're an incredible guitar player, but you're also in town to raise some awareness too. Tell me about that.
Yes, thank you so much for letting me do that. Tune Into Lung Health is a campaign that I've been sort of being the spokesperson for, just raising awareness about interstitial lung disease. And that was the disease that killed my dad in 2001. And since then, I've been, you know, teaming up with Boehringer Ingelheim just to bring awareness because it's one of those rare diseases that nobody really knows too much about. And, you know, I spend a lot of time really making people aware, and there's a lot of people that have this disease. You know, there's about 200 of these interstitial lung diseases, and my dad, you know, died from idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. And you know, we've been for the last 7-8 years, you know, bringing awareness and really educating people about, you know, these diseases so they could get diagnosed earlier, because it took my family and myself about 5 years to diagnose my dad with this disease. And you know, in all that time, we could have done a lot more to bring the quality of my dad's life, you know, bring it to a point that he would feel comfortable. So I've been spending a lot of my time right now, the last 7-8 years, bringing awareness and trying to raising awareness about pulmonary fibrosis and interstitial lung disease. So really, thank you for letting me talk about it.
Yeah, no, I know a little bit about that. So you'll be at Sox Park, and you'll be doing the anthem, right? Are you singing too, or just playing guitar?
No, just playing. I would not put these people through that, though. But I'll be playing my guitar, my interesting version of the national anthem without, you know, putting the guitar on fire.
All right, listen,
like,
you commit again. I want you bringing the guitar in here.
We'll
do a little sing-along, me and you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I actually want to take the opportunity to bring a little shout-out to my uncle and aunt,
please,
Mr. Richard and Sylvia Morrisroe.
Are they here?
No, they're not here. They're in East Chicago.
They're watching.
They're watching.
All right, good.
And you know, thank you so much. I mean, they sort of brought me up, and for all practical purposes, I probably would have been a White Sox. Before the Yankees signed me, I spent a lot of time here in Chicago. So.
He's asking me if he could do a shout-out. Like, I'm going to deprive one of the greatest Yankees of all time. I'm like, Bernie, we're out of time.
No.
For more information, you can check out TuneIntoLungHealth.com. You can also follow Bernie on the social media. Bernie, thanks so much for joining us. joining us. Great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, Paulie.
Hey, guys.